Hello, I'm Hannah Strickland, and my group's topic was digital literacy as a citizenship right. What is digital literacy? According to the American Library Association, digital literacy involves knowing digital tools and using them in communicative, collaborative ways through social engagement. ALA's Digital Literacy Task Force defines digital literacy as the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. What is digital citizenship? The Journal of New Approaches in Educational Research says that digital citizenship can refer to both being a citizen of the digital, as if government portals, social network platforms, and online shopping were in themselves their own kind of states or empires, in which its citizens had several roles, functions, and so forth. With our society relying more on technology day by day, digital citizenship can also be tied to the need for citizens to use digital voting systems, forums, broadcasting systems, and etc. in order to be informed, involved, and productive members of society. Why should digital literacy be a citizenship right? Digital literacy is not just a practical skill, but also a fundamental right that is the foundation for democratic participation, protecting individual autonomy, and promoting social inclusion in the digital era. By recognizing digital literacy as a citizenship right, we can uphold principles of democracy, equality, and human rights in education. Questions to consider. How does digital literacy empower citizens to participate effectively in democratic processes? What role does digital literacy play in combating misinformation and disinformation online? And what are the responsibilities of governments and educational institutions in promoting digital literacy as a citizenship right? And we had one group member that didn't participate, so my partner and I split up the strategies. I did one, and so did she. And it starts off to aid the learning curve regarding digital literacy. New Jersey passed a law that requires all students in grades K through 12 to take digital literacy courses. Melanie Burney writes, New Jersey has become the first state in the country to require public schools to teach media literacy to K through 12 students as a way to combat misinformation under a bill signed by Governor Phil Murphy. Advocates say that the measure will help students who are bombarded with information from social media and news outlets learn how to discern whether the sources are credible. Media literacy will be required at every grade level. And this is a clip from CBS News that I included.
Well, moving on, there is a lot of information available to our kids, from YouTube to TikTok to whatever they're texting with their friends. But how do they know what's fact and what's fiction?
New Jersey just became the first state to require its schools to teach kids how to tell the difference. CBS 2's Jared Hill went to class in Morris Plains.
And this link is to a website that is about a creature called the tree octopus.
These school children are taking a master class in misinformation.
It has weird pictures.
Or more like how to spot it.
Octopuses can't live if they don't live in water, they can die. So I don't really think that they live in trees unless the trees are underwater.
Thank goodness.
It's an exercise New Jersey librarian Beth Raff uses to teach her fourth graders a little healthy skepticism. Soon, lessons like it will start popping up all over the state.
Kids are very excited.
In January, New Jersey became the first state to require public schools to teach information literacy in every grade, K through 12. The bipartisan bill, first floated in 2016, didn't really pick up steam until the pandemic introduced remote learning. Local lawmakers say they saw kids trying to wade through a fire hose of information, especially on social media.
Our children need to be able to identify proper source material and be able to separate fact from fiction.
You were saying that this concept isn't really new. In fact, this has kind of been shown in books through stories that are decades old.
Absolutely. We can go back to this one, the Nantucket Sea Monster.
The book even has fake news in the title. But the Board of Education and school librarians are now working on formal standards. As for these kids, they've already got the hang of it. What did you learn from this?
Well, I learned that I can't trust everything that I see because sometimes it could be a fraud or a hoax. You have to check what website it is and see if it's legit.
Critical thinking for the digital age. Jared Hill, CBS News, Morris Plains, New Jersey.
Well, moving on, there.
All right, and here are my references. The goal of this video was pretty much just to highlight the importance of digital literacy and why it's important for our kids to be exposed to it and what it means and how to navigate through anything online, since we're rapidly getting closer and closer to everything being digital. And it's important they know how to navigate through it to be successful in the future. Thanks for watching.